ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate. Well, we have a submarine ballistic missile launch from North Korea. It's the first time in some years, a few years, I think 3 years, if memory serves me right. But it's not, I don't think it's something to be overly concerned about. I mean, each country has its right to test weaponry. I mean, as long as it's not nuclear or chemical or biological or something like that, I would have to take President Trump's position on stuff like this. Now, it's to be watched, I believe, closely watched. It's high-tech weaponry like this, like the submarine ballistic missile launch, is, the technology is getting very, very, very popular. And not to change the subject, but like Iran. Iran is obtaining and developing and making and manufacturing very high-tech weaponry. And it's the weapons we had like in Desert Storm. When Desert Storm broke out, and everybody was just fascinated about this high-tech weaponry. But now it's that weaponry is getting into all sorts of countries, groups, people's hands, and as the second hand clicks on the time clock, more and more countries and people and groups get their hands on weaponry. But I got a video that goes over this North Korea ballistic submarine ballistic missile test, and it was successful. North Korea claims it was very successful, and it's I think what Kim is doing is showing a little strength. He wants to resume denuclearization talks. Why? I have no idea, because I truly believe that North Korea will never give up nuclear weapons. Kim made a statement a while back ago. He said, if I give up nuclear weapons, I'll wind up like Gaddafi. Gaddafi gave up nuclear weapons, and we know what happened to Gaddafi. He's there. There's a position to agree with there. Once you get, if you're a country, once you become a nuclear-powered, nuclear weaponry arsenal, the whole system changes on how other countries treat you. And that's just the simple facts. But I admire President Trump's desire to try his best to denuclearize North Korea. Can North Korea keep on going with these sanctions without adhering to the complete denuclearization? Because Kim's not going to denuclearize. I truly believe that he will never denuclearize. And this is no hit against my commander-in-chief, because I support President Trump, as you all know. But I do not foresee Kim giving up nuclear weapons ever. Maybe if another there's a leadership change, and that person happens to be an anti-nuclear person, but in some way is preserved Kim throughout the years since they've had nuclear weapons. But I got a video as always. Hey, thanks for tuning in. As you know, Jerusalem Gate is a non-profit channel, Christian news and network and sermon channel. We do not make a penny here. But what we do ask, and I say this every other video, every 3 videos, that you subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's very important, hit the notification bell. And if you found it informative, hey, give us a thumbs up. We'd like to have that. Now, the reason why I ask this, most channels do it because they want to make money in the long end. They want more hits, more subscribers, and more advertising on their channel. I have nothing against that, by no means, absolutely no means at all. But we've decided here at Jerusalem Gate to stay a non-profit, a Christian news and sermon channel. and but it helps us get our video out to the best of my ability to understand YouTube out, because it's been a tough battle trying to uh, get more and more viewers. Yeah, it's been a battle. It's been a battle. I don't know what system or who decides what channel gets more hits or more coverage than others. I am not a YouTube expert, so I have no idea. But anyway, here comes the video. We love you. Hope you enjoy it.
North Korea has confirmed it successfully tested a new type of ballistic missile that can be launched from a submarine. It is the first test of its type by Pyongyang in almost 3 years. The missile was fired into the sea towards Japan. The launch came hours after North Korea said it would resume denuclearization talks with the U.S. on Saturday. Mason Ritchie is a professor of international relations at Hankook University of Foreign Studies. He says the missile launch is unlikely to harm talks with the U.S.
This is definitely a qualitative improvement in range versus what we've seen from testing of ballistic missiles by North Korea over the last few months. And this will, I think, put pressure, among other things, on the Trump administration and how they deal with North Korea. Trump has said that the short-range ballistic missile tests were not a problem, that they were standard. This is obviously a level higher in terms of threat. Of course, it's very much will depend on how good North Korea's submarine capabilities are. And what we know about them so far is that they're not particularly sophisticated, and that anti-submarine warfare technology by the U.S. and Japan and South Korea would have a very good chance of being able to track North Korea's submarines. So I wouldn't treat the threat in an alarmist way, but clearly North Korea is improving their delivery capabilities.